Shifting focus then, the highly anticipated meet between President Donald Trump and New York Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani finally has a date.
Now, both leaders will be meeting on Friday, as confirmed by Trump himself. In a post on social media, Trump said he has agreed to Mamdani's request for a meeting, highlighting that it will take place at the Oval Office on Friday.
Mamdani, for his part, has been critical of the Trump administration's policies, which includes crackdown on immigrants and U.S. support for Israel during the Gaza war. Mamdani told reporters that his team had reached out to the White House to arrange a meet between the two. The New York mayor also held a media availability to discuss the challenges ahead, including a planned meet with President Trump.
I know that for tens of thousands of New Yorkers, this meeting is between two very different candidates who they voted for the same reason. They wanted a leader who would take on the cost of living crisis that makes it impossible for working people to afford living in this city. My team reached out to the White House to set up this meeting because I will work with anyone to make life more affordable for the more than 8.5 million people who call this city home.
Now, the U.S. president had previously threatened to cut funding for New York if Mamdani won the city's mayoral race. However, after the young leader's historic victory surpassing 1 million votes, Trump, while still labeling Mamdani a communist, did change his tone about the Democrat leader and warmed up to the prospect of a meeting with him.
White House press secretary said that President Trump would meet with New York Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani at the Oval Office. However, she declined to outline what the president hoped to hear from him.
Caroline, is there anything that Mayor-elect Mamdani could say tomorrow that would ease the president's concerns about his future leadership in New York?
Look, I don't want to speak for the president or get ahead of this meeting that we are currently working on tomorrow. As you saw, the president put out a statement tomorrow that the mayor-elect will be coming to the Oval Office, and so our teams are arranging those details. I won't get into the president's thinking on it. I think you'll all hear from him directly.
Moments after NYC mayoral results were announced on 5th of November, Trump had declared that America has lost a bit of serenity with Mamdani's win. Mamdani, who calls himself a socialist Democrat, has also repeatedly attacked Trump during his election campaign and even took a dig at the president in his victory speech. Zohran Mamdani defeated Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa and former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who was backed by Trump. Now, the mayor-elect will take charge just after midnight on 1st of January next year, as required by city law.